Yeah, I've seen videos of it, yeah.
Once it goes over the eyes, but I don't like doing it. They're more comfortable with it over their eyes. They're more chilled out. I think if you took it away and you walked in the room, it'd spook them.
Yeah.
It's a weird jelly, like it's really weird.
I'm learning something today as well, mate.
Other people call them.
They're cute little things, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do you handle these a lot then? So you get them out and have a look, yeah?
Yeah, they do. It does stress them out a lot though.
Does it?
Salt for a while after.
What is going on YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Now it's Friday afternoon, I've just finished work and I'm on my way to another tank visit. Well, it's actually not a tank visit, it's actually a mad goldfish, fancy goldfish set up, and the guy actually breeds goldfish, and it's only 25 minutes from me, so it's cushy really, because obviously I'm doing some of these big drives. So yeah, let's go and find out what this place is like. Right everyone, I've just got to Adam's place, and this is his goldfish. It's a breeding house basically, isn't it? Yeah. It's wicked, mate, isn't it? So did you build all this yourself?
Yeah. Done it in 2 days.
Yeah. It's just timber and obviously polycarbonate.
Yeah. It's got a marine tie and that. It's got a 50mm polystyrene to insulate it all. And just pond liner. Like, these two ain't got no filters, they just drip and overflow.
Right.
So the water just like, because obviously that's a nitrate filter, goes through to like all your chlorine, heavy metals and that.
Yeah.
So the water's really clean. But so it saves me doing water change, then it just drips.
It's clever, isn't it?
Yeah. It's good. A lot of breeders do it, that's what they do, they don't use no filters. So obviously when they're breeding, they earn money, don't they? So more electricity, but I'm more of a hobbyist, I just do it for fun.
Yeah.
And sell the babies when I get bored of them, really.
It is fun as well, isn't it? Yeah.
It's nice watching them grow, like juicing your own fish.
Yeah.
But obviously I've got it heated, just to push some growth through them, but they do better heated, especially outdoors.
Yeah. And I bet they eat more when it's heated as well, don't they?
I feed these 10 times a day.
Do you?
Yeah.
10 times a day? Wow.
Worms, pellets.
Yeah. Well, they do have a name for themselves, goldfish, don't they? They're sort of like pigs, aren't they?
You're going to see, when I show you the big ones, you'll be shocked how big they are.
Yeah. I know, I'm excited to have a look at them, mate. Yeah. Shall we start with this one then, bud? What size have we got here then, tank-wise?
That's, I think it's 6 foot by 50cm wide by 8 inches deep.
Yeah.
It's the breeding tank, really.
Yeah, it's a cool tank, isn't it?
Yeah. They prefer shallow water because obviously they're quite compressed in the body and fat. So they do get buoyancy issues if you have them in deep ponds and stuff. They can't handle it. We all keep it really shallow. That's probably the max for the babies. Depth-wise.
Yeah, I've heard this before. A lot of people said to me you can get problems with them, like like with your water changes and things like that.
It's so hard to keep. The water's got to be pristine. Anything wrong with water and they're upside down and they die out very quickly. Very quickly.
Yeah, and you can lose a lot of money.
Yeah, they're even harder to keep than koi.
Yeah. What's the two in here then, mate? What type are these?
They're Thai black ranchers.
Okay.
Like when they're in Thailand, it's 28 degrees all day and night, you know. So when they come over here, and that's actually in cold water. So I'm going to put them through their winter cycle, spawn in the spring. But they get very lazy in cold water, and if it was deep, they'd be upside down.
Yeah.
So you've got to look after them, make sure the water's clean. Only feed literally maybe once a day, 3 times a week. Yeah. On bloodworm, daphnia, any pellet, and they won't be able to digest it.
No, because it's cold.
It's cold, yeah.
But in the summer, is it a different story?
Oh yeah. It'd be 32 degrees in there.
Yeah, and these lot are moving about a lot more then as well. Yeah.
The only thing I do to keep it down is the hose pipe across the top of the water, and obviously that gets them to spawn. If the fresh water coming in, so when you want these to spawn, you leave the water off, let the water go a little bit stagnant, push clean water back through, next morning they're spawning. Wow, yeah.
That's quality, mate, isn't it?
See, look, you see that one chasing there, look, they've only just gone in there in quarantine and chasing that female.
Yeah. So you've just got these today, these fish, yeah? Mad, isn't it?
They do like a good spawn, goldfish.
And this pond goes all the way under this one as well, doesn't it? Yeah.
It's actually only 550 litres because it's shallow and wide. It's 7 foot long. That's what they like. They like shallow water, good swimming space. Yeah. And then they're happy. To be honest, they don't like tanks. No. They don't like tanks. So you get loads of problems. But once they're big, they're not too bad in a tank. Yeah. They're not too bad. They're quite hardy. Once they get through the 3-inch stage, they're quite hardy fish.
Yeah.
It's just when they're really small, they are quite finicky to look after, like.
Yeah, just getting past that stage and they're all good, yeah.
Once they've got the built up immune system, you kept them healthy, they're bomb proof really.
Yeah, yeah. So what types are in here then, Adam?
These are calico rancher.
Okay. And are these quite rare, are they?
Not really. Not really. It's probably your people like the most, the calicos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Calicos and red and whites and your blacks. That's what everyone goes for, really.
Yeah, they are quite interesting. I am thinking like maybe doing something with them one day, you know?
Have to have like a little pot, because they can handle the cold if you keep it. I'd say keep it like above 7 degrees.
Yeah.
And you'll do alright, as long as it's shallow and you've got to put the polycarbonate lids on your pond outside. They will live outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to bring in trying to breed no fish and do UK bred ranchers, because they're a lot stronger.
Yeah.
Because they haven't been in Thailand in the heat.
No.
Because it shortens their lifespan massively when they're constantly in 28 degrees.
Yeah.
Usually they only last a year when they come over here, and then they die. Yeah. But like when you breed them yourself, that they haven't had the stress of the plane journey and that, they last a hell of a lot longer. Like they can last. To be honest, I think their average lifespan is 7 years.
Wow, yeah, that's quite long then, isn't it? Because I see you've got quite a few small ones in here, innit?
Yeah.
And you've bred all of these,
bred all them ones, all the orange and red ones.
Well done, mate. It's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, it's hard work. Very hard work.
Well, fish keeping is, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, any sort of fish keeping is hard work. You just got to be on the ball all the time.
Because when they're first hatched, you need to feed them like 10 times down baby brine shrimp. So you've got to, do you know what I mean? You've got to have it rotating that brine shrimp hatchery.
Yeah.
Every 12 hours you need fresh. But that was my first spawn, this one here, the big orange one.
Yeah, he's lovely, isn't he?
Yeah. I think it was 1st of February this year he spawned. It was my first, when I first got him I spawned, and it's quite big.
So what do they max out at? Obviously you've got some in there we're going to have a look at in a minute.
Yeah, the biggest one in there is 7 inch.
Oh yeah, it's quite big then, yeah. Wow.
But, yeah, they get to about maybe 8 or 9 inch max. But it's the roundness and the depth of the body that they get.
Yeah.
They don't get very long, but they get really wide across the back and the back.
Yeah, you can see why people want to keep them in tanks.
Yeah.
They are like, quite interactive. They're colourful, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're cute little things, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do you handle these a lot then? So you get them out and have a look, yeah?
Yeah. They do. It does stress them out a lot though.
Does it?
Salt for a while after.
Ah, right. I was going to say, would you mind doing that? But no. If it stresses them out, we don't do it.
I've just done a water change on this and all because it goes green water in it. I ain't got UV, so
yeah.
That's what it is. Not where it's gone a bit clear then.
Yeah.
Shocks them.
But they do feed off all the algae and stuff, don't they?
Yeah, they love it. That's why it's all bare on the bottom there.
Pick it all day long, yeah.
That's what gives them their colour and all, algae growth.
Okay. Yeah, they're wicked, mate. So, aeration, I see you've got a couple of air stones and stuff.
Yeah. That's just little E-Home 400 pumps.
Yeah.
I do want to get a bigger pump to push the water around a bit more, get them a bit more active.
Yeah.
But where it comes out of the outlets, when I put an underwater camera on it and after the vortex underneath, it does push it through. So.
Yeah. And this is just a tower system you've got running, is it? Is it DIY sort of thing, yeah?
Yeah. It's all filled up with Biohome, Citra Matrix, Alpha Grog. It's probably about 50-60 kilo in there.
Yeah, it's plenty.
And then the top one is the sponges and stuff.
Yeah.
Carbon and that.
And how often do you clean them out then?
Every 2 days.
Really? Yeah.
Up quick. Yeah, these produce so much waste.
I've heard this before.
Much waste.
Yeah. That's a clever way of doing it, and it obviously uses the gravity to take a lot of the
water as well, putting through. You can really get away with, because it's 26 degrees. I do like more aeration. Where you freeze them so much, they need the air to digest the food.
Yeah.
But I'm going to get more plants going in the spring. I did have a load of water lettuce and that in there, but it covers the pond too much, it grows like mad.
Yeah.
Because I want these, you need the sunlight on them, because they really do well in the sunlight. They get strong colours from the sunlight. With all that work with water lettuce, it just blocks it out. But I had, that's the pothos, and I get a load more of that.
Yeah, it grows like mad, that stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it does take out all the nitrates and stuff as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. But the algae sort of died off in the bottom, because now I'm using the nitrate filter, the water's got no nitrate in it.
Yeah.
They don't really grow now.
Which is a good thing, really, isn't it? Yeah.
Because if you have too high nitrates, they get dropsy.
Okay.
Very quickly, like they can get dropsy. High nitrates, not good for them. Like, yeah, they're doing quite well for just going in there.
Yeah, it's so interesting, mate.
Yeah.
It is really cool. And when are these obviously ready to sell then, do you know?
Well, I can sell them now.
Yeah?
Sell them now, the little babies, yeah.
Well, if anyone's...
How long you want to grow them on for? Like, obviously I've kept a few to grow on really big.
Yeah.
But, it'd be good in the spring because I want to do the blacks and the calicos. The calicos are really interesting when they start getting their colours and stuff. You don't know what they're going to come out like.
These ones in here, yeah.
They're actually blue base, and they've got like a blue base on their back.
Wow, yeah.
Like underneath, it's like a blue.
Just trying to find this one here. Look, here he comes, look. They are cute little things, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
There's a couple down here as well.
Yeah, I think like steamed egg, they eat anything. Steamed egg, pellet, bloodworms, homemade gel food with all fish meal and that.
Yeah, so they're not fussy, eh?
Nah, they will eat anything. Like vegetables, carrots, all chopped up, they eat it.
Yeah, yeah.
Good for the digestion, yeah. Lettuce, anything really, you throw it in there and they eat it. It's not so much cheese or anything like that, it's dairy.
Cheese, yeah.
People do it, like I've seen some big fish in people's ponds, they just throw all their rice and everything.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
And they just get really big.
Yeah.
They're too fat and unhealthy.
That's right, yeah, and it's really sluggish then.
Yeah.
These black ones are stunning, aren't they? I've just noticed this one's Kyber. I'm trying to get some good footage on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I had 5 of them. I got rid of them. We just kept the male and female tight blacks are actually quite weak.
Right.
But these two are really strong, that's why I kept hold of them. But you'd never be able to keep them in 10 degrees.
Well, you might be on something there. If they spawn, like obviously the young is going to be strong as well, and it's going to have good genes, isn't it?
Genes, yeah, good genetics.
Oh, awesome.
It is good. It's nice to have them outside, and they do well in a big swimming space. A lot of people don't keep them like this.
And the ones with the funny eyes, what are they called?
Bubble eyes.
Bubble eyes, right, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, they are wicked, aren't they?
Yeah, not many people like them, but I'm a fan of them, I like them a lot.
Yeah. Have you seen Bad Boys? The
No.
film? Not seen Bad Boys the film? The first one?
No.
I think they're on it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you have to watch it with Will Smith in that.
Yeah.
It's quite a funny scene. Yeah, that was lovely. So this is this your first one, is it? This one here, yeah.
Sponge, yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh mate, you're making me want to get some.
Yeah,
They are really cool, aren't they? Yeah, let's have a look. Oh yeah, let them go. Wow.
They do love their food.
And what is that, just a pellet, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
You can smell that, can't you?
Yeah.
It means it's got some good stuff in it.
It's a Northfin pellet.
Oh yeah.
Cyclic.
Yeah.
Is
I'm going
that?
to say, it's not chocolate, is it? Look.
No, yeah.
Yeah, proper smell that, mate.
Yeah, it's strong. 40% protein. I do use sturgeon pellet as well, that's 54% protein.
Yeah.
I like that. Like I say, they eat anything. Bloodworms is their favourite though, they go mad for it.
Do they? Yeah.
Yeah.
And you feed them, I can't believe you feed them 10 times a day, but it's
Yeah.
obviously for the young, isn't it?
Yeah.
To get them
Get
going,
them
yeah.
big. That's why they go a bit lazy in that, to stuff the food.
Yeah.
They're trying to digest it. But that's what they all do in Thailand. They feed them 10 times a day, water change every day,
Yeah.
and they soon grow. But these were born in July.
Wow, yeah.
Babies.
And how big are they when they come out?
Microscopic.
Really? Yeah.
You can't even see them really. They're like little sticks on the bottom.
Yeah.
And then when I hand spawn them, and then in 4 days the eggs hatch in 4 days. They swim and what they do, they lay on the bottom and stick to the side of the pond, and they absorb in their egg sac
Yeah.
for food. And once they've absorbed that, they start swimming around, and that's when you feed them their baby brine shrimp. And then from about, and then I start to cull them about a month. It starts to cull for like deformities, spikes, dorsals, bent backs, towels. They've got a double angle thing with like a split towel, double towel, like real smooth curve in the back. Like I had 10,000 and I ended up with about 80.
Yeah. Yeah.
I actually did lose all the big ones. I went on holiday and they was out there in a 700 litre tub, and it got too hot.
Yeah.
And there was two, because I hadn't built this pond yet, and I thought I'll leave it till I'm back. Well, I lost about 60 of all the big ones.
Oh, mate.
So these really are the rumps.
Yeah, yeah.
But, yeah, it's a shame.
Well, they look like they're doing alright, mate. They don't look like runs to me. They look fine.
They're soon growing. They're just the slower growers. But usually, the slower growers live the longest.
I think it's amazing, mate. It's lovely. I love it how it's outside. It's really cool, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not the tidiest to set up, but it's only to keep my babies and no one comes here, so...
Yeah, that's right, yeah, and you enjoy it, didn't you?
Yeah, I've got the best I could do with it, really.
No, that's right, pal.
I'm not allowed to take all the garden up.
Yeah. Oh, you've got to keep her happy, mate. Yeah, I know.
I'd like to get a polytunnel, because this is a bit of an eyesore, but I want to get an extra polytunnel, make it look really nice from the outside, but if we want to move, get a bigger garden, I'll go get a massive polytunnel.
Yeah, nice.
I've just went up to Westview Fancies, and that's where I got them calicos from.
Okay.
And you're on the seat to set up and stuff, polytunnels now.
Yeah, it looks wicked.
Yeah, wicked.
Well, it gives you the incentive and ideas to do your own sort of thing, doesn't it? Yeah. You've got to start somewhere, mate, and I think you're doing a good job here. It looks quality.
Yeah.
Amazing, mate. You've got some... So how many fish are in it altogether then? Do you know?
Oh, it's got to be 120.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a few in there, isn't there?
Because obviously where I'm getting new fish, they've got to be quarantined. I've got to put them all in here. You know, they can't mix with these. Yeah. The diseases, so I've got to split them up. But in the summer, I can spread them apart. You know, in 50-50. And I'd say I would have sold them quite a lot of these babies by then. They'll be out of there ready for next year, like spring spawn. Yeah. So where are you selling these? On Facebook or something like that, are you? Yeah, just on my Facebook group. Like. Yeah. Well, if anyone's after any, guys, this guy's got quite a few for sale, and they're ready to go, mate, aren't they? Yeah. I'll post a few on eBay as well. Yeah. Yeah, quality, mate. Right, mate, should we go and have a look at your tank then? Yeah. Guys, check this out. So these are the parents. The parents, aren't they? Yeah. Mate, they are beautiful, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, I imported them from Thailand. Yeah. Wow, that's impressive, Adam. Look at them, look at the scales on them. They're very cool. Once they get to the big stage, they're impressive. Mate, they're so cute, aren't they? Yeah. Got big heads on them. Yeah. Big wide bodies. I've never seen some this big before. Is that it maxed out, full grown, are they? They will grow more. They will grow more. It's quality, man. He's knocked his scale there a little bit, that one. Yeah, see that, yeah. My arowanas do it every now and then, mate. They always grow back though. Put some salt in there. That is lovely, that one. Yeah, I did have another 4 or 5, but I've got rid of them. There was the smaller ones out of the lot. But these were only 4 inch when I got them. Yeah. And I've grown them in 5 months since I've owned them, and I've got them really big. Wow. But I only feed these 4 times a day, and pellet and bloodworm. Yeah. You just don't want to go mad with them. And I see you've got some mad filtration. I see the FX60s, mate. Is there? Yeah, it's free running, yeah. Yeah. All filled with Biohome and Citron Matrix. Quality. UV. It's really hard to keep the tank clean, so when I come back in the morning, the amount of waste that's on the surface, all poop and that. Yeah, they make a lot of waste, don't they? Yeah. They can have like a line of poo coming out about 4 or 5 inches long, trailing behind them. Like a pleco then, yeah. And this tank, obviously, this is not heated, but it's inside your house, so it is heated, isn't it? That light gives off quite a lot of heat, so it sits around 23 degrees. I thought that was about the same, yeah. Sometimes I do put a heater in there, push it to 30 degrees. If they get like, because you feed a lot of pellet, they do get a bit bunged up. And when you push it to 30 degrees, it does help with their digestion. Yeah. Put more air pumps in there, and then it sorts them out. But I like to keep them at 23 degrees. Yeah, they're 23, 24 is good for them. What size is this tank then, mate? Is it 7 foot? It's 7 foot. I think it's 680 litres. Yeah. 50 centimetre higher, 60 centimetre wide. It's got a black bottom, black back. So if you have like just like a clear tank, it bleaches their colour. Right. And they go really pale.
Yeah, so that background really helps their colours anyway, doesn't it? Yeah.
It does, yeah.
Hey, their tails, like...
It's strange, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
split in
weird,
half.
isn't it?
Like when I see carp and koi now, it don't look right.
No.
Because I've grown with the split tails. It's like a double tail and then it's split through the top middle.
It's impressive, isn't it?
Yeah.
If I'm honest with you, mate, I see them in the shops every now and then. I don't really take that much notice in them.
You wouldn't see them this big in a pet shop.
No.
They don't get them in this big.
But like seeing them like this, it's like really changed my mind. You know, they are amazing. Look at that. Look.
Got big heads on them.
Yeah. I bet your missus likes them, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
It's hard to find fish that your wife likes as well, isn't it? Yeah.
At first she was like, "Oh, they're so ugly," but they're cute and ugly.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they're really cool, and they're so tame, aren't they? They're not scared, they're not skittish or anything, are they? Like little pups.
Feed them, that's why.
Yeah.
They just literally beg for food.
Yeah.
It's mad because like when you leave the room for a couple of hours, they go to sleep.
Right, yeah.
And then as soon as you walk in the room, they clock you and then they just go mad.
They're not babies.
Yeah, they just go absolutely mad, swimming around like lunatics.
Yeah.
That's why they knock themselves, because when they think they're getting fed, they whiz around the tank so fast. We've been in bed and we've heard them bosh out like on the top. You think, it's jumped out.
Yeah.
They just go crazy.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? I see why you've got no decorations in there then. Is that why?
That's why we all keep them bare bottom.
Yeah.
Because they do go quite mad. That's the only problem with the FX6s. The inlet parts are quite hard. So they knock themselves on it. So I'd like to change them for some. I'm not sure. Well, like a sponge or something.
Yeah, I run sponges on them before, and and it's also another form of filtration as well.
Yeah. The only problem with that, I thought, because their poo's quite thick and big, it's not going to take it away. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
just sit around, mind you, sit around the sponge. I can pull the sponge off and rinse it off, can't I?
Yeah.
That's what I need to do.
It eventually get itself in the sponge, won't it?
Yeah,
you know, it soak itself in there in a couple of hours. But like you say, these make such a mess. You need it gone there and then, didn't you?
So I've got all filter floss in there and everything to polish the water. I just don't polish.
Yeah.
Because what they do when they poo, they eat it again and spit it out and chew it all up. And that's why it all looks dusty in the tank all the time.
Yeah.
In the morning, it's crystal clear. And as soon as you start to feed, it starts getting like cloudy.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? They like playing in that bubbles as well. Look,
yeah, they love going in the bubble. That's why I put it there.
It's wicked, isn't it?
They like playing. It gives them something to do, you know, because there's not much going on in there. I think the stocking level's just right, and you won't want to go anymore. Some people do, but they're big, clumsy fish.
Yeah, they are quite big fish. If you look at them, they're dense, aren't they?
Yeah, they're really wide.
Mate, do you mind doing a feed? Is it due a feed?
Yeah.
Yeah, can we have a look? I'd love to see it, mate. Because them ones at the outside, they're only small. They probably went mad, didn't they?
Yeah.
And that's the same gear again, Northin, yeah?
Yeah, all Northin pellet, yeah. I love it. Got big mouths.
Wow, look at them going, man. That's signs of healthy fish, that is, mate.
Yeah. They get really aggressive when they feed.
Yeah.
See, look, poke up.
Oh, I see that, yeah.
They love the egg. When I feed them steamed egg.
You feed them what?
Steamed egg, yeah. Yeah, they love it. That's what they're brought up on in Thailand, because they're trying to grow them on the cheap.
Yeah.
They feed them as egg.
Right, yeah.
And they really get some growth, good protein. There's loads of things I mix with it. I know I put garlic in it.
Yeah, garlic's a good one for all fish, isn't it? Yeah, it helps parasites and stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's the problem with these. They get bad guts.
Right.
So you have to keep, like, we all use probiotics and stuff, and it keeps the gut healthy.
So you need to really do your research if you're going to keep these. Yeah.
When I first started a year ago, I didn't have a clue.
Yeah.
Didn't have a clue. And I bought a couple of fish and I put them in, like, and I didn't even know about cycling the tank. Someone just said, yeah, I have the water in there for a week. And my God, mate, when I got the fish and put them in, I started doing my research then. And the wrong thing to do, I was doing daily water changes for like 7 weeks.
No.
Yeah, because any bit of ammonia or nitrite.
Yeah.
So I went through, I finally got rid of the ammonia and then the nitrite kicked in. That was like 4 or 5 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
And I was doing like 90% water change every day and it killed me.
Yeah, and it takes all the joy out of the hobby, doesn't it? Yeah, I know.
But I know now that that Tropco, they do the gloop. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've heard of it, yeah.
And now you put that in the filter, you can put fish in on day one.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
But I wish I knew that back then.
You don't need that, mate. You've got filters run.
Yeah.
All you need to do is go and clean one of those out in a new tank.
But when I first started, I didn't have nothing.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's what I do now. If I get a new filter, I just wash all the sponges out in the water and it just sucks it through.
Yeah, next day.
It's done, yeah.
Next day, put your fish in, mate. It's ready to go. I've done it. Do you know what, mate? I've done that for years, and touch wood, I never get any problems. People think I'm mad doing it. I'm like, honestly, it works.
But I have to clean the filters out. I do it once every 3 weeks because the sponges in them can't, mate.
Oh, I bet they're clogged. Yeah.
Clogged up.
Well, that's the beauty of having a sump, mate. You know, like later on, if you do another tank, get yourself a sump. And the thing is with a sump as well, obviously you can keep an eye on your sponges and your filter floss, and then if you've got your Alpha Grog or your K1 or whatever, if you're setting up a new tank, take half of it out, put it in the new sump, the other one, all your filters, and then just add more into the other sump.
Yeah, because I've only had the tank since end of July.
Yeah.
And I did have it up for sale. I was going to sell it, and I was going to get a big corner one. Right. Like a square tank. I'm not too sure. Not too sure what to do.
I think it looks quality, mate. I love it, man.
It does look good.
And what's the light then? Is it just some sort of old LED light, is it?
It's actually a new unit. It's Aquatics.
Okay.
T5 tubes, but I've had the LED lights put in it.
Yeah.
But, it's not. It's for my other tank, but it's hard to get a 7-foot light. I'm not going to do a 7-foot light.
No, you need two on this, mate.
Yeah.
You could get the Fluval plant lights, but you need. I don't know. You might get away with one. They are really bright. I'm running two on the 8-foot tank. Do you know what? It's too much. Yeah. And I've turned them down to about.
This is only running on 2 tubes at the moment. It's got 4 tubes, but I don't ever put them on.
Yeah.
I quite like the bluey look with the white.
It looks quality, mate. It does. It looks absolutely amazing. Do they like their light, the goldfish?
Yeah. Yeah, they love it. They live for their sunshine.
Yeah.
They love it outside. But in the summer, I put them out in the pond. And they like it. They love it in the pond. And when they come in here, it takes a good few weeks for them to adjust. Yeah. Because they're really stressed because they're used to the pond life. But they soon get over it. Yeah. They're really strong fish.
Mate, they're amazing. I absolutely love them, man. And what's this? This is Pothos again, is it?
Yeah.
It does look good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
How old's this and how long have you had this in for?
A couple of months, 2 months.
Yeah.
It's only just starting to re-root, so I took it out of the pot and put it in, and you can see all the roots starting to sprout out, the original roots. Yeah. I think it takes quite long, because I know they're an indoor plant, but they do like sunlight as well, like in daylight. So it does take a long while to re-root, but soon the roots will be down to the bottom.
Oh yeah. And it's more coverage for them. They enjoy playing about, messing it.
I think it'll encourage them to spawn more as well with the roots coming down, because they can do it in the roots. Yeah. And sex-wise, what you got in here? Do you know? Yeah, I've got 4 males, and the rest are females. Yeah. So the real fat ones are female. Okay. That one's male. He's male. That one there's male. Yeah. And how do you tell? Can you just have a look underneath there? Yeah, on the females, the anal fin hangs outwards, and on the males it's in more tucked up. And then on their pectoral fin, they'll have their breathing stars along the front edge. Yeah. But they're not ready to spawn yet, so it doesn't really come out. But they're and obviously the body shape, like usually them big drop bellies, like female. You just tell they're female, can't you? Like that one's a female. Yeah, they are fatter, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah. He's actually a male. He's quite a good shape for a male. He's got a nice. Fat belly for a male. Oh yes, mate. And obviously all the stuff over their face, like covering their eyes and that. What's that called? The wen, yeah. Okay. Because a lot of people trim it. You can cut it with scissors. Yeah, I've seen videos there. Yeah. Once it goes over the eyes, but I don't like doing it. They're more comfortable with it over their eyes. They're more chilled out. I think if you took it away and you walked in the room, it'd spook them. Yeah. Because it's like the Thai black ranchu. They've got no eyes. The wind's completely gone over their eyes. Yeah. And they're such chilled fish. Nothing bothers them. No, that's it. It's just how they're meant to be. Yeah. No, I see a lot of that with the Arowanas. Obviously, you can get a lot of drop eye on the Arowanas and stuff, and a lot of people cut the tails and stuff. And I watch the videos. I'm like pranging. I'm like, man, like you're playing about with your fish. These are called lion chews. So they're a ranchu, but they've got a lion head. Right. So they've got a more of a bigger wen. on the line head.
So it's called a wen. It's not a main. Yeah, a wen.
Wen, yeah.
I'm
it's
learning.
A weird jelly, like it's really weird.
I'm learning something today as well, mate.
Other people call them a crash helmet.
yeah. It does look a little bit like that, doesn't it? No, it's amazing, Adam. Honestly, mate, you're doing a cracking job, mate. I love it.
Yeah. And bearing in mind a year ago, I didn't have a clue, like, and
I
come far, really.
You have, mate. Yeah. Should be proud, mate.
Yeah. Hopefully they get bigger. I think they still grow. They still grow.
Well, we'll have to do another video, maybe in 6 months or a year's time or whatever. We'll come and have a look again and see.
All the babies get bigger and that.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely. Like you say, you might be moving into a bigger premises or whatever.
Yeah, get a bigger garden, get a big polytunnel and set it up properly then.
Yeah, love that, mate.
Yeah.
Love that enthusiasm. Ah, quality. Well, I think we're in the video there, mate.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for having me over, man.
No worries,
really appreciate it. And thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, because I did. Like and subscribe to the channel, ding the notification bell, and keep it over.